best family car for Australians is no longer a big sedan or wagon, because we don't build them anymore. Our changing market means there are now plenty of alternatives, including minivans and SUVs. A minivan can often be the best choice if you regularly carry 5 to 6 passengers, but SUVs are overwhelmingly preferred on the basis of style, height, and perceived safety. Sometimes they can include off-road ability too. Here are 10 7-seater SUVs due to hit the Australian market soon. Toyota Prado. A bestseller, which has only been threatened by the locally made Ford territory, the freshly facelifted Prado launches with safety features such as autonomous emergency braking, blind spot alert, and lane departure warning filtering down from the top-of-the-range Kakadu. The restyled exterior now more closely mirrors its bigger brother, the LandCruiser 200. The sole engine now is the 2.8-litre turbo diesel, as the V6 engine is no longer part of the local range. A freshened interior should also help it maintain showroom appeal and market dominance against newer contenders such as the Ford Everest. Mazda CX-8. Not confirmed for Australia at the moment, the CX-8 is kind of a best of both worlds approach between the CX-5 and CX-9. Think of it as a CX-5 with the CX-9's longer wheelbase and you're on the money. Instead of the CX-9's turbo 2.5-litre petrol engine, a 140 kilowatt turbo diesel is the sole engine on offer. Available in 6 or 7-seater guys, the CX-8 at the time of writing is for Japan only, but Top 10 Cars understands that Mazda Australia is working very hard to get this in our lineup. Holden Acadia. To replace the now very long in the tooth Captiva 7, Holden is switching to the US-sourced GMC Acadia. It is more of a Kluger-size SUV than the smaller and often maligned Craptiva. Holden engineers are putting prototypes through their paces to ensure the Acadia handles Australian conditions well, and you can expect all manner of driver assistance technology such as adaptive cruise control and blind spot assistance. Ford Edge. While not expected to be called Edge in Australia, since Toyota still owns the naming rights to Edge, it takes over from the hugely successful Australian-made territory, and in that sense it has very big shoes to fill as a versatile and dynamic large SUV. The Edge, or whatever it ends up being called, will have 3 rows of seats. It will range from $45,000 to $70,000 and be powered by a 2-litre turbo diesel engine with an 8-speed automatic, meaning it should be quite economical. Subaru Ascent. The Tribeca was an unloved, awkwardly styled large SUV that didn't meet sales expectations. Nevertheless, Subaru is back for another crack with a more conventionally styled successor to the frog-faced Tribeca. The new SUV will sit atop the Subaru Global architecture, which means hybrid capability, new chassis components, and a range of turbo, 4-cylinder petrol and diesel engines. Hyundai Santa Fe. Currently being punted around the Nürburgring, the next-gen Santa Fe adopts altogether more daring styling like its little brother, the Kona. Santa Fe will bring a new arsenal of safety and comfort features, with efficiency and performance gains expected. As with all other new Hyundais, a local tuning program will ensure it takes to our roads like a duck to water. Infiniti QX80. The rhinoceros of the automotive world will come stomping back for another go. Previewed by the QX80 monograph concept, the new design is an evolution of the existing car, albeit more cohesive with less lumpy bits. 24-inch alloys of the concept car are not expected to make the transition to production. This time around, a Nissan Patrol version is not expected either, since that car might be partnered with the Mitsubishi Pajero in the future. BMW X7. BMW's high-riding luxury flagship aims to bring what makes the 7 Series so special to an SUV body with 7 seats. Technology such as laser headlamps, remote summoning, and semi-autonomous cruise control means this is a higher-end product that will be flying the blue and white flag high. Expect an entry price above $150,000 with a range of petrol, diesel, and plug-in hybrid engine choices. Lexus RX. The 7-seater version of the Lexus RX will add length to the car-based luxury crossover so that it can accommodate 2 additional passengers, like the Toyota Kluger. Being a Lexus, expect a trick electronic seat folding mechanism and L badging for the longer wheelbase version. SsangYong Rexton. SsangYong has always been a left-field South Korean alternative, and with an increasing number of Chinese competitors like the LDV T60 and Haval H8, it definitely needs some fresh metal to remind everyone what it can do. The Rexton is a large new SUV that offers rear or all-wheel drive with a 2-litre turbo diesel engine or a 165 kilowatt turbo petrol. Both are attached to a Mercedes-sourced 7-speed auto. It's not 100% confirmed for Australia at the time of writing, but it is believed that SsangYong's importer Ateco Automotive are working hard on pricing and specs.